Before you put something on, I'm thinking I'm hungry. So, you want to go out and get something to eat?
Sure.
Do you want to try that new place that opened up just down the street?
That's fine. I don't care.
Or do you want to go to that place that we really like with the front porch?
That's fine. I don't care.
Even better, why don't we take the boat out and go get something to eat?
Hello, and welcome to Redirected on the River.
We'll be taking you along as we cruise our local waterways in our Ranger tug, Redirected.
In this episode, we show dining options where you can tie up your boat in the area of downtown Tampa, Gibsonton, and Apollo Beach, while still keeping an eye on your boat as you dine. We're not foodies, so there will not be many reviews of the menu. We will leave that to you, so please share your comments.
My husband is back messing around with his camera equipment, getting ready for the first shoot of the day, which is reshooting some footage that he wasn't happy with on his last shoot. And kind of watching over my shoulder because he says I drive too close to shore, so making sure that we don't run aground. Water alarm. Okay, so that's the shallow water alarm. Trying to get in close to get a good shot for him and got a little too close. So, fun.
The first place that we're going to cover is Rick's on the River.
Like you said before, TJ, we're not food critics, so my favorite meal here is the corn dog.
And if you don't have your own boat, the Pirate Water Taxi does dock there. The docking is pretty good, floating docks, so no matter what the tide is, your boat sits in the same spot.
There's my crazy husband out trying to get some good footage. Love the armature works. Great views of the water, outside activities. You're right next to Eulalie, where there's also more outside activities like cornhole. Great view of just great people watching in general.
Unfortunately, the dock options are very limited. When they put in the public dock, it really only accommodates 3 boats.
But fortunately, new docks will be opening, we hope, really shortly.
The Heights Public Market is basically an upscale food court. Eulalie is in Waterworks Park and has lots of eclectic artwork around it. Menu is great. It's actually one of our favorite places to go to.
I like the meatloaf. My favorite drink at Eulalie is the frosé. If you haven't rolled up to their outside bar and ordered one on a hot day, you are missing out. And while we haven't been to Stone's Throw yet, I can't wait to sit there and do some more people watching and have a drink one day.
At Curtis Hickson Park, there is a long linear dock, and you have 2 dining options there. The Riverwalk Cafe at the Tampa Art Museum and 4 Green Fields. At the Tampa Convention Center, there are quite a few slips. Inexpensive, just a few dollars an hour. And Big Ray's Fish Camp is there.
Also on Harbor Island, with a great view of the convention center and all the goings-on that happen in that area, is American Social and Jackson's, where you can also tie up to their dock for a small fee.
Actually, the fee is somewhat large. I think it's about $12 an hour. Also on Harbor Island, a little bit farther down, is the Waterview Cafe and Cafe Dufresne.
A little bit past those restaurants, on the other side of the water, at the Tampa Bay History Center, is one of our favorites, the Columbia Cafe. Columbia Cafe also has great outdoor seating.
Docking at the Columbia Cafe is an affordable $2 per hour, and the floating dock is poured concrete and is very stable even if someone goes by throwing a wake, which they shouldn't, but they do. Sparkman Wharf is a new concept where old shipping containers have been used to create food stalls. Down in Apollo Beach is Circle's restaurant. They have lots of slips, but you do need to pay attention to the tides because they are not floating docks. There is a fuel dock next door, which is very convenient. Circle's restaurant is very good and very clever. You definitely want to take some time and read the various signs that are around the restaurant. Up the mouth of the Alafaya River and past the recently remodeled Williams Boat Ramp is the next restaurant, River's Edge Bar and Grill. Plenty of docking, but again, pay attention to the tide.
Docking time. Let's see how it goes with the current and the wind.
No pressure, right?
You got this, babe.
Like a glove.
And that, as they say, is a wrap.